Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Justin Lang will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over, and you're going to have a W.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in, Miles Leggett, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So stepping in, Dexter Jackson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening. Now batting, Xavier Uribe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Xavier Uribe.
Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's the day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners going. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And he's safe.
Batting third.
Standing in, Robbie Lopez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
In now, Nick Lopez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Look out, 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jackson ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Into the box, Phil Carter. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 9 homers, and 19 driven in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Chacin giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor McCutcheon. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jackson sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Stepping into the box, Marco Santiago. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Watson gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Santiago is retired, and there's one away.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box, Xavier Jackson. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. In there for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
So coming to the plate, Jeff White. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. Brown is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners able to get one back. Settling in now, Brandon Swanson. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Jackson has a beat on it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now to the plate, Anthony Brown. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jackson is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. At the plate, Delman Watson first shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Hit hard down the line. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Stepping in, Chet Gonzalez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In there at the knees, strike 1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lopez is there. 1 away. And a look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Coming to the plate now, Austin Anthony. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, Hector
Chacin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Miles Leggett is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xavier Uribe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Ready for another chance? Scott Subcheck, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop on to first to complete the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Lopez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty. But that ball was hit too hard to catch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 20.
Into the box now, Alec Wolf. And that's in there for strike one.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail it here 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Lopez.
Left fielder, Nick Lopez.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jackson going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Standing in now, Phil Carter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Jackson is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Taylor.
Striding
McCutcheon.
in, Taylor McCutcheon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Jackson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Brandon Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Now at the plate, Xavier Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
At the plate, Jeff White comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. You're down in order. They're down 5-1.
And leading off
digging in once again, Xavier Uribe. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Jackson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Scott sub the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Up next for Chicago.
Ready once again, Robbie Lopez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Lopez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran. Ready for another chance. Austin Anthony. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Center fielder
Hector Chacin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Leggett.
Miles Leggett is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Skied into straightaway right. Subcheck is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now
Riding in once again, Dexter Jackson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short, and that is through into left field. A base hit. Chacin is on his way home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1. Danny Trejo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 4.
Nick Lopez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in once again, Taylor McCutcheon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Lopez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Swanson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin mentally.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game. Ready once again, Anthony Brown. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delman Watson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And they will get the force for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. Digging in to try it again, Marco Santiago. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Watson has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 12, Alec.
Ready for another shot now. Alec Wolf. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McCutcheon has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Right fielder, Xavier Jackson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Xavier Jackson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Carter has got it, and the side is retired. One. Stepping into the box, Xavier Uribe is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jackson moves over. 1 down.
Up next for Chicago.
Stepping up now, Scott Subcheck. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now
into the box now, Robbie Lopez. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jackson is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
From the stretch. Fouled back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
The 0-2 once more. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's
first baseman number
now at the plate, Phil Carter. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Jeff White. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Squared that one up just a little late.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Chet
Hit well down the
Gonzalez.
left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hit out towards second. Uribe is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, catcher.
Settling in now, Austin
Anthony.
Anthony. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. In there, 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Your
Ray
attention, please.
Alvarado enters now in a
pitching
mop-up
for
role
Seattle,
as he'll try to keep the
number
deficit
18,
right where it is.
Ray Alvarado.
Taylor McCutcheon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first
Now
out.
batting, designated
Coming to
hitter,
the plate now, Brandon Swanson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit on the ground to third. Santiago scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Brown.
Digging in, Anthony Brown. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the. Digging in, the switch hitter, Hector Chacin, starting things
Leading
for
off
his
for the
side
Mariners.
in the ninth as they
Center fielder,
face the improbable
Hector
odds of
Chacin.
trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting,
Ready now,
Designated
Miles
hitter,
Leggett,
Miles
0 for 3 with a couple of
Leggett.
strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. No one out with a runner at second. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate,
Now batting,
Dexter
left
Jackson.
fielder.
He's 2 for
Dexter
3 thus far.
Jackson.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Striding
next
into
for
the box,
Seattle,
Marco
third baseman,
Santiago. No
Marco
hits in 3 tries so
Santiago.
far. He's struck out once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box now, Alec
The first
Wolf.
baseman, number 20.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Justin
Final
Lang
line score this
earns
afternoon.
his
First for the
6th winning
victorious
decision
White
in this one,
Sox. 10
turning in a
runs.
very strong